Once upon a time in a cozy little house, there lived a Shih Tzu dog named Hugo. He was a bundle of joy, with fluffy fur and expressive eyes that seemed to understand every word spoken to him. Hugo's favorite person in the world was his fur uncle, Uncle June. For the past 3 months, Uncle June had been staying with Hugo and his family during his vacation. Every day had been an adventure filled with long walks, playful games, and endless belly rubs. Hugo had grown incredibly attached to every member of the family, but during the past 3 months, his Uncle June given him more attention. He loved the way June would toss his new favorite squeaky toy and how he always knew the best spots to scratch behind his ears. Hugo felt like the luckiest dog in the world. But as the days of his Uncle June's vacation dwindled, a sense of unease began to creep into Hugo's heart. On the last day of his fur Uncle June's stay, Hugo watched with sad eyes as his beloved fur uncle packed his luggage. The sight of the suitcase being filled with clothes and personal items made Hugo's heart ache. He understood that his Uncle June was getting ready to return to his work, and the thought of saying goodbye was almost too much for Hugo to bear. Hugo tried to be brave, but his little paws betrayed him. He padded over to his fur uncle, his tail tucked between his legs, and nudged his uncle's hand with his wet nose. When Uncle June looked down, he saw Hugo's big, soulful eyes staring up at him, pleading silently for him not to go. Hugo's expression was a mixture of sorrow and desperation, as if he were begging his Uncle June to stay just a little longer. With a heavy heart, Uncle June finished packing and said his goodbyes. As he drove away, he felt a deep sense of loneliness, but he also held on to the hope that Uncle June would return soon. After all, Hugo knew that their bond was unbreakable, and no matter how far apart they were, the love they shared would always bring them back together.